Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to my video. Before I get started, this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm none of that. I'm just here to share information with we, the people, and I don't give legal advice. You know what I'm saying? But yo, if you haven't did so yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Sun, S-U-N, the number 9, NY Vibes. Click the link in my profile or head over to YouTube and subscribe. I appreciate it. Also, if you haven't checked out my website, I got tons of great resources you can download. You know what I'm saying? I'm updating it on the regular. You know what I mean? As I go through my files, you know what I'm saying? Find things that I think can be helpful for the people. You know what I mean? I put them up. You know what I'm saying? So head over to my website, check it out, download what you like. You know what I mean? And I hope that it helps you out, you and your family. You know what I'm saying? So we got story time, man. You know what I'm saying? Story time. So boom, right? So me and my wife, we went out to a little jazz thing, little concert. You know what I'm saying? It was really nice, man. This past Sunday, it was really nice. You know what I'm saying? Not only did the Bills beat Arizona, but it was nice, man. Really nice. It was like the old school throwback jazz where uh, they have like comedy in between like the jazz music, and they were singing original songs. It was just a wife and a husband duo, and they travel around the country and do jazz like little gigs. You know what I'm saying? And they did this little gig in a little church. They were telling us that since they're independent, they can't get big venues because the venues won't rent to them because of the way they do their live performances. You know what I'm saying, with the comedy in between. And a lot of venues don't, let them use their venue or rent out their venue. So they have to, hit up churches and all that. But it was nice, man. Good time. It lasted about an hour or so. You know what I'm saying? They had drinks and refreshments like cookies and all that, and popcorn and water. It was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. It was a good vibe. It was nothing but grown people there, no issues, you know what I'm saying? And it was a good vibe. But little story time. So me and my wife decided we want to go get something to eat. So we went to where did we go to? Um where was it? Wasn't Fridays. What's the other spot, man? Not Applebee's. Uh um I'm just gonna say Fridays for the sake of this video. Cause I don't have that much time with TikTok. You only got 10 minutes to, kick your stuff. But um so we went to the restaurant. We ordered food. The food was all right. Wasn't all that great. I thought it would have been better. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time we would go to this restaurant, the food is usually good. But this time, I know it was miss. You know what I'm saying? Like the food wasn't all that. Uh, just nothing was clicking. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, as always, you know what I mean? Being that we got our status corrected, you know what I'm saying, with the passport and all that, you know what I'm saying? We nationals, we rocking the nationals, you know what I'm saying? And as always, anywhere we go out, man, we try to remember to ask if they have if they do tax exempt, because a lot of places do and a lot of places don't. That's the only thing with the tax exempt thing. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you have to fill out the that tax exempt form in order to get the tax exempt. You know what I'm saying? So I asked the lady, the waitress. I'm like, "Yo, do you do tax exempt?" And she was like, "Yeah, what is it for? Like a church or military or you know what I'm saying?" I'm like, "Nah." I was like, "It's just an individual tax." You know what I'm saying? Individual taxes. And I said, she was like, "Oh, okay." You know what I'm saying? She said, like, "Let me go get my manager." Know what I mean? Like, so she went, waitress went and got the manager. Manager comes back, he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Do you do tax exempt?" You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "Oh, yeah, we do tax exempt." So, boom, I pull up my passport, enter my passport. You know what I'm saying? I show her where the tax exempt number, and she goes over to the register, and you know what I'm saying? And then about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes later, she comes back. She's like, "Oh my God, that was so cool." She was like, "I never seen that before." She was like, "So what do you guys do? Do you guys work for the state or you know what I'm saying? The reason why you got the taxes in?" I'm like, "Nah, we don't work for the state." You know what I'm saying? I was like, we're American nationals. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, okay. Well, that was cool. I've never seen that before. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be surprised, man, that a lot of people don't know this stuff. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't know about the different classifications of status that were in America. You know what I'm saying? From private to national to so on and so forth. They don't know none of this stuff, and you know, a lot of people get bugged out. Like you know what I'm saying? When they come across people like us that know, you know what I mean? These are the perks of getting your status corrected. You know what I'm saying? These are some of the perks. We have saved thousands, me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? By changing our status. Thousands. Knowing this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Getting presentments in the mail, knowing that this is all BS and it don't pertain to us. Sending that crap back to them. You know what I'm saying? Where it belongs. It's all an illusion, people. It's all the matrix. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is just my opinion. I don't give legal advice, but this is a big illusion, man. It's a big illusion. It's all other illusion. It's, you know what I'm saying? You're operating under a de facto government, man. You know what I'm saying? This is all an illusion, and you know, knowing this stuff at times can be very, very um it can be very, very cool at times, and at times it could be frustrating when you're trying to get certain things done, like opening a bank account without a social security number, and you know, and stuff like that could be frustrating. Telling them like, "Hey, I'm not a U.S. citizen," and they look at you like they got like a deer in headlights. Like, you know, you're not a U.S. citizen. What do you mean? Or you don't have a driver's license. What do you mean? Oh, you're using your passport for your ID? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the part that bugs me out. Is the fact that the passport is the highest form of identification. And when I pull up my passport for my identification, people they get bugged out. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, you don't have a driver's license? Like, you know what I mean? But yo, man, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. People, I'm telling you, listen, man. It is not a game out here, man. Get your status corrected back to your original status, man. You did? Because, man, we have saved so much money. You know what I'm saying? So much money. Uh, just knowing this information has helped my family out tremendously. You know what I'm saying? There's no more of the, oh, we got to pay this, like this, that. You know what I'm saying? Or debt collectors, you know, sending supposed bills to you, and then back in the day I used to be like, oh my god, yo, I gotta pay this. Now that I know it's BS, man, I know how to handle presentments. Like, definitely debt collectors. That's the easiest thing to get rid of. That's the easiest thing to remove off your credit report, because it's not supposed to be there in the first place. Hospital bills, none of that stuff, that goes against HIPAA laws. You know what I mean? None of that stuff is supposed to be on your credit report. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just want to tell you guys that little story, man, about, the waitress, the manager actually at the restaurant, being so, you know, she was so shocked of the whole tax exempt number on the passport, man. You know what I'm saying? And me and my wife at the point now is just like, yo, man, you get so sick of like people like, oh my God, like, you know what I'm saying? At first, when you first get it, it's like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool. But after a while, it's just like, oh God, don't make a scene. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I mean? But see, people are not used to that. You know what I'm saying? People are not used to that. People are used to paying taxes and all that, being taxed and paying taxes, you know what I'm saying? But when they run across people like me and my wife, and it's just like, oh, whoa, you don't pay taxes? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, guys, I just want to tell you that, guys, that story, man. Peace.